right? That it's gonna seem bizarre. Perhaps that is true. However, that's why we're asking, what do you think the average would be out of all 1,000 of these people? Now, before you say, well, that's superficial, remember that anytime your boyfriend, husband, et cetera, ever has asked you what you want for breakfast, that's a superficial question as well. And you answer that one, so maybe you can answer this one.
Well, for this one, I just think in terms of even, say, the podcast, because I've seen your podcast a few times, in all honesty, I feel like you've been fractaling on with this question over and over and over again. It's overplayed.
But why come on the podcast if you don't want to answer these type of questions? The podcast is called Whatever. Yeah. So can't we talk about whatever? That's a whatever
Aren't
question.
you open to debate, though?
Yeah, but it's just
like, isn't that the point of being on here, though?
No, that's true. But I'm just curious, why would you come on this type of podcast if you're not like thinking that you're going to answer those type of questions?
Oh, I already knew I was going to answer this one.
Oh, okay.
I had this plan.
See, I didn't really look too much.
Wait, so you said fractal? Something about fractals?
So fractals.
What?
A continuous infinite loop of
Oh my
energy.
God.
No, there's no what. She's right. A fractal is a continuous infinite loop of the same thing over and over, because you can take one, you can fractal it into an infinite. You can make anything an infinite through a fractal. Has literally nothing to do with this question, though.
Okay.
You could never take it in a million years how a fractal has anything to do with this.
I was using it as a symbol.
Wait, so your objection is the frequency with which I asked this question, which is almost every podcast. Is that your objection? Is the frequency?
I just feel like it's overplayed.
She's trying to be different, guys.
But it's
better be different.
But every single episode, I also ask people their name, their age, where they're from, relationship status.
That's just like a basic getting to know the person.
But also,
this is very basic too.
Everyone's going to have a different opinion.
Well,
like that same question isn't going to feel the same for every single person sitting here every single time they do the podcast.
Yeah, I get
Everyone's
that.
always going to have a different response to that.
Definitely.
And that's what makes the question unique. Not the question itself, but the person answering.
I get that.
Yeah. So let me ask you a couple questions then.
You guys aren't getting her answer. She's not going to say it.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's okay. So
it's fine.
Okay, so when it comes to physical attractiveness, you don't care at all about that?
I think
in a
it's
partner?
more. So sometimes, if I'm just kind of like, I will be attracted to someone after I get to know them, where I won't feel attracted.
You're not
at all.
answering my question.
Are you talking about
I need you to answer my actual question. So, yes, are you attracted to people because of their personality? Wonderful. Can you answer the actual question, though?
Repeat it one more time.